Alright, so how's everyone doing? Artist of Strong Style here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a deck profile for you guys. So here, okay. This would be the second version of how Slifer the Sky Dragon is. So, yeah. I saw a guy, I forgot his name, because, yeah, he did a Slifer the Sky Dragon deck. So, I tried it out for myself, and it seems to be working. So pretty much it's almost the same way as I did about 5 months ago, the Slifer the Sky Dragon deck. Similar, but a bit different. It's very, very consistent, very, very well smoothly and fun to play. And yeah, this is Slifer the Sky Dragon. No doubt, yeah, Obelisk and Ra are cool as well, but for me, consider what's your favorite Egyptian god. If you have a favorite Egyptian god, well, me, it's Slifer. So yeah, I've been trying to make an actual Slifer the Sky Dragon deck until I figured out how to play it, and I'm gonna show you the video of how. Well, yeah, again, I forgot what this guy's name was, of how he did a Slifer the Sky Dragon deck, and I tried it for myself. So here we go. I'll show it to you guys. And yeah, you see a link right here. You're gonna put a link in here as well. So first off, you're going to go with, of course, Slifer the Sky Dragon. This is only Slifer. And 3 of them you're going to want to put in there. Slifer the Sky Dragon is pretty much, yes. We know the Egyptian gods. They must be done by 3 tributes, right? No, and what Slifer the Sky Dragon is, there's a way to bring this out by special summoning it. If you special summon an Egyptian god, at the end phase, it's going to go to the graveyard. But I'll admit to you this. With Slifer's new trap card, it has its way of resolving this right back from your graveyard. Back onto the field. But then again, it'll go to the graveyard. So Slifer the Sky Dragon, for how many cards you have in your hand, times 1,000, the attack of Slifer will be. Its other effect is, when this card is on the field, your opponent's monsters are gonna lose 2,000 attack. If any of those monsters go to 0, the monster is destroyed. Slifer the Sky Dragon is okay, yeah. For how many cards you have in your opponent in your hand, that's times 1,000 of what the attack will Slifer the Sky Dragon will be. What is similar to Slifer is Silent Magicians. So, pretty much what Silent Magician does is, okay, it's a level 4, but can only be special summoned by tributing a spellcaster. When this card is on the field, it has a negation of when you can negate 1 magic card, and for how many cards you have in your hand, plus 500 attack points Silent Magician will be. So yeah, similar to Slifer. Slifer's for how many cards you have, times 1,000. Silent Magician, plus 500 attack for how many cards you have in your hand. Similar, same thing. When a Silent Magician will be destroyed, then automatically, ignoring the summon conditions, bring out Silent Magician level 8. This card cannot be normal summoned, but must be special summoned by a Silent Magician level 4, and it cannot be special summoned by any other ways. Or if you just want to tribute and play Silent Magician level 8. So using Silent Magician level 8, my only Silent Magicians that you're using. Witch of the Black Forest. Remember, it's not banded anymore. It came back and it's unlimited. Witch of the Black Forest, when it's sent away, search for any spellcaster that you want with 15 attack or less. He's only 1,000. Go for your Silent Magician. Now, a combo piece, okay, right here says Witch of the Black Forest, right? When it's gone, right? What if you had Silent Magician in your hand? Tribute, special, and still get your search. Silent Magician. And then you're going to want to play some spell books in here. So, Spellbook of Prophecy. When it is normal or flipped, search for a search for your spellbook. You're gonna need some spellbook cards in here, and you are playing a bit. So, remember, search for your spellbook, tribute, and then if you have Silent Magician, there you go. It's a spellcaster. And then last but not least is just an electromagnetic turtle. When it is sent to when it is in the graveyard, and only once per duel, you can remove this card from play to end the battle phase. I wish you could do more. If you could do like more, if it was like once per turn, I would put in the 3. But no, it's only once per duel, so you only got your one shot of doing it. That's all monsters. See, it's only 14 monsters. But there's ways of getting this out. So with... Okay, this is how it's a bit different. Triple Tactics Thrust. Okay, so... Here it goes. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during this turn, set one normal spell or trap directly from your deck, except Triple Thrust Tactics. Triple Tactics Thrust. Now, or if your opponent controls a monster, you can add it to your hand instead. So, pretty much activate this if your opponent has activated a monster effect during that turn. You only allowed one, but yeah, okay, a Triple Tactics talent then. Quick, okay, yeah, it doesn't have the quick play marker, but it's a quick play. If your opponent has activated a monster effect during your main phase, activate one of the following effects, which is rather 1. Draw 2 cards. 2. Destroy one of your... Take control of one monster your opponent controls until the end phase. Or 3. Look at your opponent's hand and choose one from the one and shuffle it right back into the deck. And you can only play once per turn, and we're only allowed one. But of course, with this deck, or for any player who plays Triple Tactics Talent, they're possibly going to go with the first effect. Draw your 2 cards. Now, okay, spellbooks. You're going to go with your secrets. Once per turn, and then whenever Spellbook of Secrets is played, search for any card that's called Spellbook. Spellbook of Judgment. Well, you can play this card first, and then for how many Spellbook cards have been played before this was, after this. Okay, so pretty much activate Spellbook of Judgment first. Then for as many spellbooks that are going to be played on that turn, at the end phase, that's how many spellbooks you can get, except for Judgment. Spellbook of Judgment. Spellbook of Knowledge. Tribute one of your spellcaster monsters that you have on the field, or a spellbook card in your hand. Draw 2 cards. Only once per turn. Spellbook of Fate. Only use 1. Now, you can only play this when it's a quick play. You can only play it when you have a spellcaster on the field. Now, what you're going to be doing is banishing 1, 2, or 3 of your spellbook cards. So if you banish 1, return 1 set card that's on the field right back to the owner's hand. 2, change the monster to face down defense position, and if it was a face down position monster, switches to attack position. or 3, which most likely you're going to want to be doing, is remove the 3, banish a card on the field. 1. Now the last one is, this is when you're going to want to play spellbook organization, and you want to combine it with using the true name. Spellbook organization, quick play as well. You look at the top 3 cards of your deck, shuffle them in any order of any of those 3, put it right back. The true name is, declare one card name, the card that's on top of your deck. You must call that right. If you call it right, you can send out and special summon a divine monster, which is, you're summoning out Slifer. If you call it right. If you called it wrong, you did not. But that's spellbook organization. You're going to look at the top 3. You know what the card's going to be then. True name. Activate. So spellbook of judgment. Whatever the cards are going to be. Then true name. Again, I just told you. You know what that card is. That's why you go slifer. And only once per turn. See, you must call the name correctly. But with spellbook organization, that's your helper right there. Because then you're going to know what that card is. Secret Village, only 1. You must have a spellcaster on the field. Well, okay, the field spell. If you have a spellcaster on the field, your opponent cannot play magic cards. If this is on the field but you have no monsters, you cannot play magic cards. So you have this, and most likely what you're gonna want to have is possibly Silent Magician. And with that much huge of an attack, you're gonna stop your opponent from playing, like what? Brand Diffusion, Polymerization. They're gonna want to Monster Reborn. They're gonna want to anything. Red Eyes Fusion. They can't do it because those are magic cards. And if you have a spellcaster in the Secret Village, your opponent cannot activate magic cards. They can't even Raigeki you. They can't do Dark Hole you. Think of anything. Harpy Spellduster. They can't do it. It's lockdown. Of course, they can Solemn. They can Ash Blossom this. They can, negate anything like that. But if we're talking about like actual magic cards that people would still use, they can't do it. Time tiering Morganite. Okay, this is there's 3 type of time tierings. I'm only using 1. This is what I saw, there's only 1. Time tiering Morganite. This is the only time tiering. So, time tiering cards is only, as soon as you play one, it's only for that one for the rest of the duel. But if you play time tiering Morganite, on the next draw phase, you're gonna be able to draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw on your draw phase. So the duel to keep on continuing, you're not drawing 1, you're drawing 2 time tiering Morganite. The others you can do in another summoning. That's not what you want to do. If you get time tiering, then you just want the effect of you can draw 2 more cards. Then there's Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial, you want Slifer in the graveyard. Card Destruction if you need to do it. And the best thing to do, don't have Slifer in your hand. But if you have Card Destruction, okay, that's a different story. Monster Reborn. And then what I mean by my mistake. Thunder Force attack. At least just have it for slifer. You know, have one. It's cool. If this card's activation and effect cannot be negated. If you control an original name is named Slifer the Sky Dragon. Destroy as many face-up monsters your opponent controls as possible. If it is activated this turn, during your main phase, you can apply one of the following effects, which is draw that many cards for how many monsters you destroyed of your opponents. Thunder Force once attack, and it's a quick play. And then, particularly everyone knows this, it's the trap card for Slifer. Revive Sky God. You can only play this when you have Slifer in the graveyard. You activate this. You and your opponent must have less than 6 cards, because you're going to draw 6 cards. If you have 4, you're going to draw 2. Your opponent has 1, they're going to draw 5. You draw up to, you and your opponent have up to 6 cards. And you bring out Slifer the Sky Dragon. So 6,000 attack, right? But at the end phase, it goes right back. Play during either player's turn. So hopefully you have a way of winning the. You can end the duel and win with Revive Sky God. Or if your opponent's going to attack you, you want to play Revive Sky God to save yourself. Then again, Slifer, you bring out. And then it'll go right back because you're special summoning an Egyptian god. Once per turn, if you want to, you can remove from play, Revive Sky God, and put to the top of your deck Monster Reborn, even if it's in your graveyard, or you don't have not drawn it yet. Get Monster Reborn, put it to the top of your deck. And then what if you're lucky? True name that you have face down or still have? Okay, true name. What's the top card? Monster Reborn. And then just 2 Artemis. So you have a level 4 or lower spellcaster type monster. This is like a little combo you want to do. So let's say Witch of the Black Forest. Give it away, right? Alright, so yeah. Artemis. When gone, right? Silent Magician. Tribute a spellcaster monster that you have on the field. This is a spellcaster. Tribute. Silent Magician. Artemis I go to, and this is the only link monster, because I just want my help to possibly get Silent Magician out. So yeah, this deck requires using Slifer, but only by special summoning Slifer. This is not tributing Slifer. This is special summoning Slifer. So yeah, I looked up that deck. I tried it out for myself, and yeah, it does work. Of course, you could put in, you know, the originals, you know, Nightmare Phoenix, Nightmare Unicorn. If you want to do what's it, XP Little Knight, IP Masquerena, if you want to do that, go ahead. But yeah, I'm just doing these just in case I need to help me get to make that as another tribute if I need to. So yeah, like I told you, the effect right there, Witch of the Black Forest, and let's say that's the only one you have. Well, then there's your combo. Send it away, you link, search, tribute, special summon. So yeah, Silent Magician was put in here, yeah, of what I saw. So Silent Magician's in here, and it is way similar to Slifer. And then yeah, triple tactics thrust. This is at 3. Triple tactics talent, it's at 1. Now particularly I was waiting until this would get a till this becomes cheaper. And thrust is cheaper. That's why, like before, if you saw before when I was doing this deck, yeah, I was putting in Book of Moons, Raigeki, the Harpy's Feather Duster. I was just waiting until these came out, and these were cheap. And they are now, so I have my own. So that's why I put them in here. That's why you see right now, no, there is no Book of Moon, there is no Harpy's Feather Duster, there's no Raigeki. Now, since I have those, I bought them, since they're cheap now. I got them. And now I put them in the deck for real now. And just, yeah, it's a fun deck. I saw how this guy did it. I tried it out for myself in a video game, you know, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck Pro. It's pretty crazy, and it's pretty fun to do. So yeah, I was waiting until these came out. Cheap. They did. I know they got a reprint with the structure deck that came out. So yeah, I just got them. Well, I didn't get the structure deck, but I bought these separate, and then Triple Tactics Talent now is pretty cheap. And it's a reprint also. I think it's the super rare or ultra rare. I forgot what it is, but I know this is the secret. And then come to think of it, okay, look at this. Silent Magician, right? And Slifer. Let me get a Slifer out. Slifer, right? Silent and Slifer. Look at the revived Sky God. That looks like Slifer. That almost looks like Silent Magician. Revived Sky God. Look at it. That looks like Slifer. That almost looks like the coat and design costume of Silent Magician. 41 cards. Artemis is the only one I use if you need to. And yeah, I tried this out. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, I'll give you a video also of how this deck is when it is played. So yeah, pretty much. I mean, why don't you write down in the comments what's your favorite Egyptian god? But for me, it's Slifer. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be speaking to y'all later. Peace.